All right, here we go. This is going to be Global War 36, Operation Mamma Mia, Japan turn number 5. Um, just finished up another game that I'm playing on TTS and had a little after talk with a couple of friends of mine, and they spoke some words of wisdom into me for Japan. So we're gonna have some fun this turn. We're gonna go for long range aircraft and radar first. See if we can get these to stage 2. We do for long range aircraft. Oh, we do for radar too. Man, Japan tech program continues to be first rate. To think about what to start next turn. Purchases. We are going to buy with all 19 a cavalry, 2 marines, and 2 artillery. And let me go ahead and clear that off because we'll have to recalculate at the end of the game. Let me go ahead and leave that there. So we're going to go to war. So Japan's going to go into China. So that's going to do a little bit of stuff for income first. Unfortunately, it means that the U.S. is going to get to start rolling tech as they go from 6 to 11. Let's see, the ANZAC goes up 2. FEC goes up 2. France goes up 1. And UK goes up 2. And we will see Japan go up. That's a turn 6 die roll. We'll put it right next to these guys. Yes, so hopefully we should see this one go up here a little bit. So, first off, the easy stuff. We have 1 infantry. Gonna walk into an empty Beiping. Actually, you know what? Let me not flip that over until I do the rest of it. The majority of the 41st is going to go into Suyan, with the exception of 3 artillery. I know I want those. Those are going to go into Kwangtung. Also with that, so we're going to have 9 units there total. So I got 10, a little more than 9, 11 units total. So we've got 5 transports plus a destroyer. Here's one of the units because they can go 1, 2, 3. This one's going to go to Hainan Island. Like that. These 4 destroyers are going to grab the 4 marines that are here. Those will all come down and go in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 units at some point. One of these transports is actually going to come here, and he will have a marine and an infantry. They're going to go into this Hunan. Let's see, we got 3 tactical bombers. If I can get them. Oh gosh, I got all the kamikazes. Don't want that. I want the tactical bombers. All 3 of them. They should be able to go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to land on the carriers. So we'll go ahead and put those down here. We're going to have the majority of the fleet's going to come down here. to help bombard, with the exception of the 2 battleships. We're going to bombard up here. And go ahead and take these 2 TB destroyers. Go up there with them for some protection from that tactical bomber. Alright, the rest of the stuff here, I think the battle cruiser and 4 heavy cruisers will all bombard down here in the second. We'll also go ahead and move the carriers there since they need to catch the planes, and the destroyers there that took the Marines. Still got these 4 transports that go down there as well. But we're still short units, so transport with 2 units, the 4 destroyers with 4 units, and then we've got 4 transports here that so far have only taken 3 artillery and 1 infantry. So we get 4 more units. We're going to grab the 2 Marines, plus why not 2 more infantry. No. I want this infantry back here. We'll grab a cavalry. All right. So they're going to go in there as well. There's cavalry in there. Let me make sure this is right. We've got 4 transports that should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not right. We're over units. Nope, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 4 destroyers. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 units going into Kwangtung, plus the 3 planes. This one down here, we have some planes here that would love to go and participate. So we'll take 2 fighters going 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, because they can land in Formosa. And then we'll take the other 2 fighters over here, just 1, 2, even though they're not really needed to help out with that. All right, I think that's it. For our attacks. Hainan's a walk-in. Beiping's a walk-in. Let's do this one up in the north. I've got 2 fighters. This could be over very quickly. It is a 6 and a 1, so it is over pretty quickly. And they shoot back at 2s. It's a 6 and a 10, or 9 and a 10, so they miss. Those fighters will go back to Korea. Down here, we've got 2 battleships that are bombarding at 4, and we're hoping for at least 1 hit, and we get nothing. Then we got 2 fighters at 6. We get the 2 hits we wanted the first round, and then we've got 2 at 2, or yeah, 2 at 2 for the Marine and the infantry, and we get 2 more hits that we really wanted the first round. All right, now they have 3 coming back, and I really hope they don't get 3 hits. They get none, 12, 12, and 8. That's really good. All right, let's come down here. So we've got bombardments. I think we can take us pretty much all the bombardments we have left, which is 1 at 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 at 2. Yeah, let me copy this one. So 4 at 2 and 1 at 3. We have 1, 2 hits. So that'll kill 2 of the militia. Alright, so now we've got 3 tactical bombers. Oops, that's not a roll. 3 tactical bombers at a 7. We get 1 hit, and it is a target select, so we'll target select an infantry. Then we've got the artillery don't land, neither does the cavalry, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 2. Excuse me, at 1. That is 1 hit. So there's a militia. And that infantry. And that's it. We did the planes. We did all the ground stuff. They get to shoot back. So we've got 2 at 2 and 2 at 4. So we'll do the infantry in red. And we have 1 hit, so we lose 1 Marine. Alright, let's go ahead and do round 2. We now have all of our artillery landing, but let's just focus on 3 tactical bombers. That is 6, 2, and a 9, so there's the last 2 hits that we needed. And they come back with, once again, the infantry in red. And they both miss with 9s. Okay. So those units are dead. And we did really well, only losing 1 unit. So we are going to go up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up 8, and of that 8, 3 are down for the KMT, or the CCP, and 2 are down for the KMT. So let's make that adjustment. So we're going to go from 16, this needs to be a little bit bigger, to 24, making more than the Germans. The CCP goes down 3 to 3, and the KMT goes down 2 to 4. We also notedly lost 1 for oil, but now we gained 3 for China. Okay. So I should have just added that. So that was the 5 in bonus plus 24 means we're going to collect 29. Let's bring these units down, finish shuffling, and then we'll place these units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 units over here, which is not a whole lot. So these 3 planes land on the carriers as their only spot left. Fleet's in here. Transports are with them. These 2 fighters come land on Formosa with only 2 spaces left. Those 2 fighters were already moved back to Korea. I did this wrong. I should have taken an extra cavalry out, but that's okay. All this stuff here, I know it looks like it's in Anantonkin. It's actually in Kwangtung. And from there, I think we can finish up the Japanese turn. I'm going to take another cavalry in Reihi, 2 artillery and 2 marines into Kyushu. And that should be it for the Japanese turn. Something's off here, but and these 2 are militia. They don't get to move. Okay. All right, we are done. Over to the Commonwealth next. Cheers. So I lied. There was actually one more thing I forgot about. First off, the Siam role down here, recruitment at a 1 or less. 2 1s doesn't do it. And then we're supposed to, I already converted Yunnan to KMT because there is no CCP bordering it, but we need to roll for these other 3 warlords that are all bordering KMT. So on a roll of 1 to 6, it goes to CCP. 7 to 10, no 12, it is KMT. That is a 9, so it is KMT. So I'll do that, and then I'll change out the units in a minute. And then we'll do this one over here. That is a 5, so that is CCP. Get that. And then the last one that the CCP probably cares the most about as an 11. It goes KMT. Oops. And of course I copied both. All right, that is going to be it now for the rest of this turn. I do need to adjust the KMT up 1 for Yunnan. That puts them back at 5. Plus, I do believe the Burma Road is open, so they'll be able to collect their bonus for that as well. So now I'll turn it over to the Commonwealth. Cheers.